Everybody, welcome back to TechOdyssey. I'm here with something exciting. It's been a while since I've taken a look at one of these, and it's a new Eufy cam. It's a security camera for your house, shoots in 2K. So you got 2K, it's the Eufy SoloCam Pro, the E40 model. Yes, Eufy Cam Solo Pro. So this guy right here is very interesting because what it does is it works on its own. You don't need a base station. You don't need to plug anything to your router. You don't have to, nothing, no extra stuff. It will connect directly through the app over the internet signal. It'll connect to your router and you don't have to plug anything in. It's really, really nice. So I've got this here, but I'm gonna hold the box up for a second because it looks cool. So standalone security camera. It's supposed to be good for up to 4 months. 120 days, and we'll talk about some of that stuff in a minute, kind of set expectations with it. It's about $129. I think it's totally worth it. I'm going to tell you that right up front, but 100% wire-free, detailed night vision. It does black and white night vision mode or enhanced mode with the light, so it kind of draws an ambient light so you can see in color. Weatherproof, IP65, dust and water resistant, so it's not going to, if it falls off and lands in a big puddle of water for a couple of minutes, it's probably not going to live, but it'll work if you just get water and rain on it. It's fine. And then 120-day battery life, human detection in activity zones, and two-way communication. It's got a speaker on it and microphones, so you can listen to what's going on and you can talk to somebody on the other end. And it's even got an alarm on it, so you can scare the heck out of people. I did that with my wife when she pulled up. She didn't like it. I totally lied to her, though, and said that I didn't do it. It was a glitch. But anyway, we're going to talk all about this camera and all the great things that it does and give you my full review on it. But before we get into that, I do want to say if this is your first time stopping by the channel, thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Now let's talk about the Eufy Cam Solo Pro, the E40. So whenever you buy one of these guys, it's not like the ones before where you got to buy a 2-pack, you got to have the base station. Will this base station work with that base station? I've already got the floodlight, I got the doorbell. Do I need this now? You don't have to worry about any of that stuff anymore. None of it. All you have to do is just connect it, use the app, use your phone, connect them together. It's a match made in heaven. It actually is pretty seamless and easy. Not that difficult to set up. You do have to set it up on a 2.4 gigahertz wireless network though. So if you've only got a 5 gigahertz one, you're gonna have to get a 2.4 gigahertz router. You're gonna have a dual band, whatever, something, because otherwise it won't let you set it up. Now, when you set it up, you download the Eufy security app. It's very easy to do. And then when you're setting it up to pair it with your phone, it will pull up another QR code on your phone. This actually threw me off, and I couldn't record this and share it simultaneously for the video. So let me just give you a little bit of a story. You're setting it up, you go into the Eufy app, the Eufy security app, you find your new solo cam, go in there, start the process. It's going to pull up with the barcode on your phone. And I'm like, how the heck am I supposed to scan this? Do I use my other phone? What am I supposed to do? This right here is what you scan it with. It's not very descriptive in the details. It's not like, hey bro, pick up the camera and scan the QR code on your phone. And that's how it connects it so it knows that it's paired together. So when you get to that step, you see a QR code on your screen, grab this guy, point it at it, and you're good to go. Very simple and easy to set up. That was the only hang up I had. So it says it's good for 120 days. I don't believe that. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't believe that because I have the other Eufy stuff and it's like, oh, it's good for a year. It's good for 6 months. I've had to charge all of them several times already, and it's not been a year. Here's the thing. It all depends on how high traffic the area is, what kind of settings you have it on, how long you want it to record. There's a lot of different things in there that will determine how long the battery life is. So if you have it on 2K and you have it do longer than 20-second clips, if you have a very wide zone, if you have the sensitivity turned up high, you're not going to get 120 days. After like 45 or 60 days, you'll probably be like, oh, well, I got to go plug it in. But the great thing is, it's very easy to plug in. There's this little flap right here. Use your fingernail or something. And it's got micro USB. I don't know why we're not up to USB-C yet. Like, Anker's like the masters whenever it comes to battery stuff. I don't know why they can't figure this out. So, micro USB, close it back up after you charge it, and you're good. It was very simple. There's not a whole lot to it. Installation is also very easy. One thing I'm disappointed on though is they don't have the magnetic mount anymore. So all the other Eufy cams I've installed had like this little magnetic dome with, you put one screw in, you put the magnetic dome on it, you pop it on there, it connects magnetically. This one only has the fixed mount. So I'll show you here in the video, very easy. You put two screws, you screw them in, screw it into whatever surface you're gonna put it on, and then you put the little plunger and the little cap on there. I mean, it's not that difficult. Put it on there, and then you attach the camera with the little threaded screw in here. You twist it on there, set it for whatever angle that you want, forget about it. It's really easy. It's easy to take off. It's easy to put back on. So when you need to charge it, very, very hassle-free. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Now, when it comes to recording, it has internal local storage. It has 8 gigabytes of storage inside of the camera. So what that means is it stores any recording directly onto here. It's not beaming it off somewhere else. You're not having to pay for a security service. It's none of that craziness. You can't add any storage though, which is a little disappointing, but the way it works is it's basically rolling continuous coverage. So what happens is, as it's recording, unless there's a security event and something that pops up, if you save it, you can mark them and protect them so they don't get erased. Once it gets full, it'll start with the oldest recordings on there and it will just record over those. And it's kind of like a continuous loop recording is what it does. So I think that's perfectly fine though. 8 gigs as far as security events go. That gives you plenty of time to go in there. If there is a security event, if there's something you want to save, you can hop on there, grab it, and download it, and you don't have to worry about losing it. So that's pretty much how the storage works. That's kind of how they worked in the past, except instead of being on the camera, it was in the base station. And that's how it works. So it's all inside of here now. Whenever you want to access the security recordings, they will be on the software. So you go into the Eufy security app. You can get it on Android or you can get it on iOS. So you can use it on your iPad, use it on your iPhone, use it on your Samsung phone, whatever. It works out nicely. They've got it down pretty good, and it's also got your other stuff integrated. So I actually happen to have the security doorbell, the security lock on my office. I have the security camera floodlight. I've got like 4 or 5 different Eufy security products, and I access them all from the same app, and it works really, really well. This one, it pops up on there as well, same thing. And it's nice because you can pop in, you can see what's going on, you can do a manual recording, you can have it on black and white mode, you can have it on regular night mode so you can see with the colors and it uses the ambient light. You can set up your motion zone so that way if you've got an area and you're like, okay, this is the high traffic area, but I don't want it to grab the street back behind it and continually go off all the time, you can program it for that. It even has AI technology in there to determine whether it's a person or like an animal. If it's like a cat or a dog, it's supposed to not set it off. But if it is a person, it's supposed to detect that it's a person using this AI function inside of there, and it will go ahead and start recording and let you know, hey, there's somebody walking up to wherever your camera's at. So there's a lot that goes into this. It's very easy to use, but at the same time, there's levels of complexity. You can change the sensitivity. You can increase it, you can decrease it. You've got those different zones you can set up. You can record in 2K or in 1080p. Those are your 2 options. You can do a 20-second recording, a 60-second recording. You can go in there and fine-tune all of these things to set it up exactly how you want it for where you're going to position it and however you want the settings. So I like that. And then the night mode is nice. You've got the daytime recording, which is good. 2K, it looks nice and sharp and crisp and clear, and then nighttime it works just as well. I like to have it on the black and white mode because you can see everything really well, but also if you want, you can have it on the regular mode. It's not black and white. So lots of versatility here. I think it's very good for the price, $129. And here, let me show you some video. Like you can see some of this stuff.
So this is what it sounds like whenever you're talking from your phone or whatever device you're accessing. So this is what the person on the other end of the camera at your front door or wherever you put the camera, this is what they're going to hear whenever you're talking to them. So I wanted to test this out so you could get a feel for this as well so you can understand the communication capabilities that it has.
Here, let me go ahead and show you how well the alarm works on here, setting it off. So this is the new Eufy SoloCam. This one is very unique. It's different than the other ones because it doesn't require a base station unit. The other ones have to have that to connect to your network so that you can use them. This one, you can set it up directly with your phone, which is really nice, especially if you don't want to have all that extra hardware plugged into your router and your modem. You can free all that stuff up. This is the only thing you need. It's a standalone camera, so that's really nice. You still get the same high level quality. You get the nice high definition video. You get the built-in microphone, and it's even got the speaker on it, so you can do two-way communication with somebody on the other end of the camera. So if somebody's strolling up to your door, the UPS guy, the FedEx, they look like they're confused where to put the package, you can go hands-on, hit the button, and you can speak, and it will come out, and you can have a conversation with them. Now, there's a little bit of a delay whenever that happens, but it's really nice because not only can you get the feedback of what's going on outside your camera, but you can also interact with people. If your kids come home from school, they can't get in the front door, you can talk to them, tell them what's going on. So that's why I really like having these ones with the two-way communication. Really takes it to the next level and makes it much more useful than just a security device. All right, so that's pretty much all I have on my review of the Eufy Solo Pro. This is the E40 model. I like it a lot. I think it's a stellar camera. I had an Arlo that I was using in my backyard in conjunction with my Eufy cams. I totally ditched it. I can't stand those. These are so much better. I like the Eufy cam. It's really good. The battery life is good. I know it's not going to get you 4 months, just like the other ones won't get you 6 months or a year. If you have them in low traffic areas with low sensitivity, with low recording times and 1080p, yeah, it'll last you a lot longer. But if it's on your front door and people come by routinely, if it's in the backyard and the kids keep going out there, it's going to get set off all the time. And the more it gets set off, the more it's recording, the more it's going to drain your battery. The recordings are easy to get to though. Whenever there's a security event, it records it. It's available on the app. So just hop on the app, you can look at it, you can download it, you can email it, you can text it, you can save it on your phone and then upload it to your Google Drive. There are a lot of different options there, and I like that a lot. And you don't have to pay for monitoring. You don't have to pay for storage space. It just records it, and then you can have access to it. So it works really well. And it's a great addition if you've already got Eufy stuff, if you've already got Eufy security cameras, if you like their stuff, if you don't want to spend all that money and get an Arlo or a Ring and you're just paying out the rear and they're not that great. I like these a lot. I've tested out and used other cameras before. The Eufy ones, they're my favorite. I like the 2K resolution. I like the daytime. I like the nighttime. I like being able to hear what's going on because it has microphones. I like being able to communicate with who's on the other end. And hey, if you fire it up and you get a notification and somebody's there and they're trying to break into your car, they're trying to break into your house, hit the little alarm on it. It is loud as heck. Like, it really is. I scared the heck out of my wife. She was not happy. I had fun at her expense, but she didn't like it at all. Anyway, that's all I've got. The link is down in the description if you want to check it out. I've got an Amazon link there. And if you have any questions or comments, then please feel free to leave them down in the comments section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.